So this is 21 years for us now that we're celebrating. And none of this would have been possible without all of you, without the incredible leadership that we have in the company. So first, please have a warm Lifewave applause for all of the incredible leaders that we have in our business. The thing that's most remarkable about Lifewave, and you're seeing it here tonight, that we have people from more than 35 countries being represented. These are people from all types of cultural backgrounds, all type of races, religions, belief systems, yet our community is completely united under the mission that we want to make this world a better place, one life at a time, by healing people with light, and we do that in peace. Meredith and I have come, and the rest of the staff have come to think of these events now, not as conferences, but as an opportunity for our corporate team to give back and to say thank you for all of the incredible work that you do to make this company the #1 network marketing company in the world. And you're in for an incredible experience this weekend. So this is our way of giving you a gift and to thank you for all of your hard work. So thank you and enjoy this amazing weekend. So this weekend is going to be filled with information about our products, about technology, about the business opportunity, business training, and of course, some incredible entertainment, which you're going to get to experience in a few minutes. We're going to start the weekend off the right way. But I want to talk to you about something for a moment that I would like you to think about, because we're going to spend a lot of time starting tomorrow about anti-aging and specifically age reversal technology. And what's remarkable is that this story starts thousands of years ago. This work in an old book that many of you have heard of. It's called the Holy Bible. And, what's a shame in society today is that many people, unfortunately, have decided to take the opinion that the Holy Bible is a fairy tale, it's myth, it's storytelling to inspire people with nice stories. But the truth of the matter is that this is literally the inspired word of God. And to truly understand please applaud him and not me. The key to understanding the Holy Bible lies in the very first sentence. If we understand the very first sentence of the Bible, it is a key to unlock some incredible mysteries that are awaiting it. In the beginning, God created the heaven and the earth. In that one sentence is an incredible amount of information. And this one sentence tells us that when we are reading stories in the Bible, we continue to dig deeper because there's some incredible information there. So for example, in the beginning, God created the heaven and the earth. Sounds simple enough. Most people might continue reading and bypass that entirely. In the beginning, this tells us that the universe has not always been here, that there was a point at which the universe was created. There was a beginning. So the first 3 words of the Bible are actually in agreement with science. Science says the universe started with the Big Bang, and the Holy Bible is in agreement with that. In the beginning, there was a beginning point. In the beginning, God created intelligent design. So this tells us that the universe is not random, that life was designed and created. It didn't just spontaneously occur. As a matter of fact, if you use an AI program Grok 4, ChatGPT, and you were to ask AI, what are the odds that life originated through abiogenesis? It would be 1 times 10 to the 200th power. So to put that into perspective, those would be the same odds of finding a single grain of sand on every beach in the world and picking that exact grain of sand the first time you try. Those are the odds of life just spontaneously originating out of nothing. So in other words, we can observe intelligent design in nature, and we can witness this as God's creation. Now, it's even more interesting. In the beginning, God created the heaven and the earth. So now we're talking about something that occupies space, length, width, and height. So we've covered the element of time and the element of dimension. When we include earth, now we've included the elements of solid, liquid, gas. So just by stopping to analyze this one sentence, we can see that everything that would be necessary for the initial creation of everything around us is contained in that one sentence. But let's dig deeper, because the Bible is indeed a book that defies space and time. We convert the English over into the original Hebrew, and Hebrew is a language where every letter is equivalent to a number, and every word is equivalent to a number. In the beginning, God created the heaven and the earth is equal to numerically 2,701. That doesn't seem to represent anything, but now let's start to combine the words. In the beginning, God. Those numbers, in the beginning is 913. God, or Elohim, is 86. 913 plus 86 is 999. That's an interesting number. Now, God and the heaven, numerically, is 888. God, the heaven, the earth, 777. So now we have these 3 numbers. All very interesting. Maybe some people might think that's a coincidence. 777, 888, 999. What are the relationship from one number to another? Well, if you take 777 and divide it by 888, that's 0.875. If you take 999 divided by 888, that's 1.125. If we take species that are biologically immortal, or biologically they don't age, and we look at the biophoton emission from these species, we see that they use this same biological code, that the ratios of light emissions from their cells, which makes them biologically immortal, is equivalent to the numbers we find in the story of creation right at the beginning of creation. How could that be possible that the author of the Bible, that Moses, would know 5,000 years ago that these numbers would show up in biologically immortal species? The answer is he couldn't. It has to be the inspired word of God. And that's liberated. So we're going to be exploring that this weekend and looking at how we can use this information to create technology for healing, for creating a new type of technology where we infuse the body with faith. We've spent 20 years applying light outside the body. Now we're creating a new frontier where we can take light within the body and imagine the possibilities. If all human beings had more light in their bodies, maybe we would have less war and less problems in this world. So I'm very much looking forward to sharing more of that with you this weekend. But right now, we are going to take time to celebrate and have some fun.